Welcome to Talking Sports Live. I'm Rob J. along with Jamie Horton. We got a very special guest with us this evening, Patrick Austin. He's the president of the Mississippi Valley V Club. What happened?
Don't cut us short. The president is Brother Hubert Owens.
Oh, okay.
I serve as the executive director and founder of the MVSU V Club.
Ooh la la!
He told Athletic Foundation.
Ooh la la!
He told you that.
He told me. The executive director.
Yes,
And founder. And founder.
Yeah, and founder.
And founder of the V Club.
You know, we try to give our HBCUs the opportunity to operate in the manner that some of the larger schools do. So that's how we're structured, and we were founded to operate that way.
Well, Mr. Patrick, we really appreciate you joining us here on Talking Sports Live. We'll have a good time tonight. We're going to talk about Mississippi Valley. We've talked about Jackson State. We talked about Alcorn. We talked about Ole Miss. Now we got to talk about the Delta Devils.
That's right.
And I got to tell you something about the Delta Devils.
Talk to me.
All right. Before we get started, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. Also, First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency, a full-service advertising and marketing agency, 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotional. He's the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 353-1956, area code 601. And Richard has been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby.
Richard been around a while. Look. When I was a teenager working at Powerhouse Gym, this was when it was before Quest came into play. Richard was our guy.
He was your guy.
He printed everything.
He sure did.
Willie Moore said, "Hey, go make a run to go see Richard."
And look, and the thing with Richard is, he always tell you, when you need something, I can get it done.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
I can get it done.
And he sure can.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick, again, we thank you so much for joining us. I know you better see him at the baseball and softball games all the time.
Hey, Brett Porter's integral in everything we do.
Yeah, he really is. He really is.
He's our chief financial officer, photographer, Facebook poster, hand spanker, and bookkeeper. He do it all.
He spank hands too.
Oh, he spank hands.
Spank hands.
He quick to tell the coach, hey, you're running it close now.
Wow, and he loved the 49.
Yeah.
He loved the 49.
Got the shoes on, Rob.
He got the shoes on, the 49.
They've been talking noise to you.
Well, they really the 9s because the Chiefs beat the 40 out of them.
You've been sitting on that one.
Well, he come up here kicking his shoes. But anyway, we here to talk about that. We here to talk about that.
Yeah. What things going on at Valley?
How's everything going so far?
Man, Valley just left campus, had a good conversation with Coach Wade. We opened the season this year. Struggled a little bit coming out of the gate. Had a few challenges as far as roster side of it. But once they got going, got in the flow of things, the guys kind of kicked down some of the nerves. They made a play toward the end. We're going to be competitive this year, and we're going to have a good showing, man. Coach Wade is put everything into this thing.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to the team a few times and proud of what he's doing. We got us we starting at wins early this year. The school year just started, so we done got a soccer under the table and a volleyball under the table. We count them all at
Wow,
Valley.
that's all right. That is all right.
That is really
Shout out to our coaches, man. They work their tails off.
Your first home game is Saturday.
No,
right?
The 28th.
The 28th, okay.
28th, yeah.
28th.
They will open our new field. Well, Rice Titan Stadium, but with the turf and the jumbotron
Against Alcorn,
nice.
correct?
against Alcorn.
That's right.
And then you got two hometown brothers that's actually cousins from up there in Cleveland.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But that is, I'm going to tell you, that field is nice.
Yeah,
That scoreboard,
it's beautiful.
because I know that field had been there since the Rice Titan days.
Since Jesus was a little boy.
You roll.
I'm just saying, man. We get roasted yearly about, oh man, that's the same scoreboard, man. Y'all go fix them lights in the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new day, baby.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, I kind of hate you got a new field because I would love going up there with Larry Dorsey. Was the coach, and Dorsey had the hard hat, and Dorsey told when Alcorn or Jack State would come up there, he said, "I'm gonna grow the grass high. It's gonna be knee high.
And he ain't gonna cut it.
He wasn't gonna cut
Yeah,
it.
he said he wasn't gonna cut it. I remember that. He said, I want Jackson State to go down the field, and I want them to trip every time.
Hey, we still got a few advantages we partake in. You still got to come fight the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Now they ain't gonna leave.
And then we don't put you in the best of the locker rooms either, baby.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
Exactly. So you mess around and catch a rain game if you want to.
And then your press ball. We got our Dale Lasbury, color guy. He's scared of heights.
And he hate going up to Valley
Going up them Valley steps.
Valley steps kind of steep a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And he hates that.
Yeah.
That kills. That's the only way he can get up.
So last year we were coming back up from doing the pregame show, and me and Rob stopped and talked to the people we know. He said, "Man, look, I'm in a hold on to this rail till y'all get ready to go, because I ain't finna fall down that stairs."
We wanted to talk. And I will put him on camera and all that. But it was fun.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this. This was one of the fun things about the press box. When we announced the game, it's kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
And
You so generous.
but
You know what? He really is out of the day.
We're not Jack say small too now.
Yeah.
So
no doubt.
it's
No
kind of
doubt.
small. But right next to us, the Valley coaches.
And they loud.
So they have to come past us at halftime to get out.
Yeah.
So last year, Jackson State was up at halftime, not by much, but they were up.
Yeah.
And I was giving the halftime stats. Jackson State did this and then this and this. So the last coach, they were getting by. I'm moving up so they can get by. And Jackson State,
Yeah.
the last coach, he said, "It ain't gonna be like that and sit there while you talking." I was like, "Wait a minute, man! Oh, wait a minute!"
He sure did.
He got mad at me.
It's passion, baby. It's passion. It wasn't about being angry. You don't take it that way. He just passionate about what's going on.
He was a young guy. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he pretty much kept his somewhat intact. Swap a coordinator too. but his right hand Wyatt was a student assistant of mine when I was at Mississippi State.
Okay.
His son has been his father coaching the Delta forever. So he's doing what he can to put a staff around it. You know how it go, man. He stretched the funds as far as they go. I got to give him a lot of credit for that.
Now, do you remember the Todd Rice days?
That's when I was a little boy.
Oh, you were a little
I
boy.
ain't that old, man.
I was about to say, I don't think you remember those.
I was tiny. Like, if you want to give me the vivid stuff, it was Steve McNair and getting on ESPN, and that was when I was coming up of age. When Rice and Titan was there, man, I was ankle low to a centipede toe.
Well, I tell you what, you missed the show.
Oh, well, I don't watch the footage now.
I'm talking about being there. I wasn't no little bitty boy.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I was there.
I was there, and when I tell you that night he played Jackson State, and Coolett came out there in that 5-man rotation, right? I mean, the 4-man set behind each other.
Yes.
And I remember our linebacker doing like this.
4x1
Yeah,
set.
we were like,
What we supposed to do?
And Big Daddy was, like,
He was a guru.
he was a guru defensive guy.
Yes.
But he just could not figure Jerry Rice and Willie Totten out for nothing.
4x1 set.
And I'm gonna tell you somebody else. You know who's the most underrated player I think that ever played for Valley?
That's Lambros.
Well, him too. But Joe Thomas.
Joe Thomas.
Joe Thomas was
Yes.
a beast. Now, when I tell you that guy was something special, number 21, I ain't gonna never forget it.
Yeah.
I mean, he just killed Jackson State that night too.
I tell you who another one was, DeBarter Laban. I don't know if you remember
I
him.
don't remember him.
Yeah,
Defense, offense.
he was a wide receiver.
Really?
He passed away a couple of years ago, I think.
Okay.
But he was really, really good. I used to love to hear the announcer at that time. It wasn't Blake.
Yeah.
It was
before Blake.
It was before Blake.
Yeah.
Really?
Davis.
Yeah.
Mr. Davis.
Yeah.
I used to love the way he would call his name, man.
When I look, Patrick, a lot of people don't realize just how much talent don't came through Elabina. I'm talking about not just in football, basketball.
That's what. Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously. What do you think is the problem you would say, and me and Rob, we all talk about this, you're having now with recruiting?
You're fighting a few issues. The dynamics of the Delta have changed.
Yes.
The industries that are there, the agriculture stuff, you don't need as many people to do them now that you have machines to process that stuff.
True.
All right. So your population is changing, which means your student pool is changing. And then when you come to Itabena, you have to have a purpose and know what you're coming for.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't necessarily have the bells and whistles. And then it's all about being creative in the perspective that you give on the university. For me, leaving Pasadena City College out in California, coming to the Delta was a reprieve, because it was like, oh man, I don't have to deal with this, and this, and the traffic of LA and this and that. And it's like, oh, all I got to do is focus on school and ball.
Yeah.
Oh, this was perfect.
And I heard a lot of people say that when they come from those big schools.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
from those big cities, when they
Yes.
come down, it's like, and not just Valley. I'm talking about like Alcorn, Jackson State.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jackson State may be in a city, but it's still a smaller city.
Correct.
I mean, but it just seems like people get more relaxed when they do that. My father went to Valley. He told me that was the best years of his life.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh man, look, me, him go edit. He hates us.
hey,
He hates Jackson.
hey, when I tell you it is a lot of people that come through there, and the one thing that used to frustrate me the most is all Valley folk this, Valley folk that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm Valley folk. Let's get this thing understood. Now I got a master's degree, which is from Jackson State,
Yeah.
but I got a master's degree. I done worked at the high school level. I done worked in the SEC. I worked at NFL. I work in a professional league now. What are you saying about Valley folk?
Yeah.
I pay my taxes.
Exactly. But my thing with Valley is, I mean, I like the game day experience.
Yeah,
It's nothing like it.
That's
When you
true.
go in that campus, and
Yeah.
when we set up last year, I told Rob I'm going to go out here and tailgate.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
I was wondering where you were.
That's where I was.
now here's the deal. To much reprieve too, because the tailgating thing is unique there because nobody else will let you come that close to their stadium with an RV
That's
or
true.
anything of the sort.
Is that right?
Think about it.
Yeah.
If somebody was to put or wanted to do harm to folks, they sitting it right there in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that gives it a true unique
Yeah,
experience.
because once you walk on the outside, on the home side,
Yeah.
the RVs are right there.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's where I was.
Wow.
Hey, not you're gonna have some of the best food.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have some of the best adult beverages you can
Yeah.
find as well. You know what I mean? But and it's just good people.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I agree.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a break. Don't go anywhere now. After this, we're gonna get some barbecue. You're a vegan?
Yeah, I don't want beef with nobody. But no, I eat plenty of meat.
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking. You see that cue? That's it cute. Welcome back to Talking Sports Live again. This show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. That number 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency is a full-service advertising and marketing agency. The number there is 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. Dynastics, been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby.
Yeah. I don't think you was no baby. in 88.
Well, let me tell you. Let me put it like this. You ever seen a baby with a mustache?
Hey,
I ain't never seen a baby with a mustache.
what he meant by baby was that he may have still been immature.
That's what it was.
I mean, personality was growing. You understand what I'm saying?
Also, if you'd like to advertise with us, you can do so by calling Inspirational Communications Group at 601-218-0425 or email inspirational, that's the letter N, inspirational, cg@gmail.com. Our special guest this evening is Patrick Austin. He's the executive director and founder of the MVSU V Club. Now, Patrick,
Yes, sir.
what made you go to Valley? What was it about Valley that you said, that's why I want to go?
Believe it or not, it was Coach Titan.
It was Coach Titan?
Coach Titan, man. He when I was leaving Pasadena City College, of course, I played at Callaway High School. Went to Pasadena City College out in LA, and I actually tore my knee up. I tore my ACL, and I was recovering from that injury. And he had film on me, and then I had some other teammates that was on the team, Marcus April and some other guys. And so went up. We went and had some lunch, and he had a sit-down session with Coach Washington. And Coach Titan was like, look, everybody else is off in partials and this and that. And look, I want you here. I can use you.
Wow.
And we're going to make sure your education is taken care of.
Oh,
man. So I'm truly grateful to Coach Titan for that.
A decision that was
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it.
Oh yeah. Man.
Hey, ball has been very good to me.
Yes.
I'm a midget in 24 states.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have been able to provide an education. I've been able to provide for my family, and I have the experiences. You know what I mean? It's been phenomenal, man.
Did you know the history of Valley when you got there? The football?
From the Cotton Patch, you got to do that to graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know, they make you know.
They make you know.
Yeah.
On the way to Valley one game, I stopped over and grabbed some cotton.
Now, how about this? So when you going on my official visit, I'm coming up. I actually thought I had went to another world or something. I mean, don't laugh now, because this is before 49 West existed.
Yeah, Lewis told me that too.
No. I'm telling you, man. Listen, before 49 West existed, which is now you cut through Bells on and you just got a little short spot of 2-lane. When you left Yazoo City, the road went like this, and then it started doing this. And then you look to your left, right. Well, I don't see nothing. We ain't got no lights, no nothing out here. So if I'm stuck out here on a night and yeah, I'll break down. It is trouble. But then to actually see cotton, it's like, yo, this legit cotton out here.
Yeah.
I said that too. I said, man, look at that cotton. I want to see what all the fuss was about.
Yeah.
So we put in Bernard, who is our producer, and engineer. He said, "You at there picking cotton?" I just grabbed the cotton.
That what he told you?
Yeah, you pick cotton.
I grabbed. So for that. So let me get this straight. So for that time, you was a cotton picker.
No. I didn't pick.
You a cotton picker.
I broke the stem off and I got it.
So what is that? What is that called?
I ain't picked no cotton. I just grabbed the cotton. I ain't picked no cotton.
Let me tell you something. You know how many people?
No cotton.
You know how many people fought not to pick cotton?
Let me tell
you going to go volunteer to pick cotton?
See,
what's wrong with it?
Well, he just wanted a little piece of it.
See, I just want to see what it was. See,
he made the experience.
Well, see, he made it seem like I was out there going in the dawn that night, in the early morning light.
I wanted the experience of picking cotton.
I wanted to see what it felt like
to pick cotton.
I'll tell you this: when I pulled that stem off and took it to the garage, it started growing on its own. I threw that in the garbage.
So you want
it was one of the slave goats.
You want the experience of see how cotton felt.
Hey,
I want to see what our ancestors, what was it about them that this cotton that made them that had to go out there and work for it to can the cane. I want to see what that was about.
Yeah. But let me help you to some game. All right. One of the things that I find is extremely intriguing about the Mississippi Delta. Okay. You got counties in that particular region, in that congressional section. Shout out to Brother Benny Thompson. That's it's technically the poorest district in the United States. Correct.
Correct.
However, on an export, top 10, top 5 in some in the U.S., 5 necessities that you got to have come from the Mississippi Delta.
Mhm.
corn, soybean, rice, cotton, and what was it? Corn, soybean, rice, cotton, and it's one more. Catfish.
For me, it's catfish.
Yeah, catfish.
That's number one
So,
for me.
but think about this. Think about this though.
Well, why
How-
is Delta so poor then?
Bingo.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a question I've been puzzled myself to understand how even like a school like Mississippi Valley State, who's the largest employer in LaFleur County,
Exactly.
can struggle to fund their athletic program
Wow.
when you have that. And not to mention, one last thing, you cannot have money. Our currency is printed on cotton. It's 70%, 75% cotton. That's why you can wash it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never tried to wash it.
Not me either. I might try to spit it.
Yeah, I'm trying to spend. I never tried to wash
You
it.
know what I'm saying is when it's in your pocket and it get left in your pocket, it's still there.
That's right, they don't
This is made
sell
out of cotton.
No, I did not know that.
Well, Pat, let me.
You got some info on it.
Yeah, he do, boy. I'm telling
he
you.
got some info.
Yeah, he getting us
Let's
a
go
good
and research this. See if Patrick talking.
Go ahead, baby.
We went to we played in Ruleville, of course, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
The kids on my football team
Yeah.
asked Mr. Shanklin, who's from Belzona,
Uh-huh.
said, Mr. Shanklin, y'all got all these catfish ponds, all these cotton fields. Why is the Delta so poor? These 7th and 8th graders.
That is a question I'd never thought about that, but that is so right. And this is fields and fields of cotton.
And
Willie
fields and
Richardson
fields of
told-
catfish. I mean, like
Willie
ponds,
told
them
us-
catfish ponds.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they making
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
And remember when Willie Richardson told us, rest his soul, he said, man, when my brother and we would go out there and pick that cotton, he said, I don't want to do this. That's why he said, I went to play football. I
Yeah.
ain't doing this.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to know what all the fuss was about with the cotton.
Well, no, it ain't just the cotton, man.
You never
It's
picked no
the
cotton?
fertile soil.
Did you pick cotton?
I don't know how to spell cotton.
I hope you know how to spell it.
I know how to spell cotton because he gave me a scholarship, but I don't know how to
Just
spell
replace
cotton.
the T with the C.
Wow. So did you,
Unless you talking about the cotton that need to go in my pocket that folds and it has like a green texture to it with these presidential faces on it. I love that cotton.
so did you, with Valor, did you ever just think about, the winning there during that time?
Actually, when we were there, we were the last 6-5 team that was there. Was during my years, and Coach Totten was able to put some stuff together because we had support around us, and like I said, the demographic of the Delta was a little bit different. Now, Coach Gatewood and the folks in Greenwood, they always bring it. LaFleur High School, they bring it, and we have good players. But when you get to a kid from Louisville may want to leave. They don't want to continuously stay in the Delta. But we have to do some things that are from a university standpoint to make our guys want to stay and be hometown.
And I asked the guy, I say, look, all this talent that came from up in this Ruleville, Drew area.
Absolutely.
What's the problem with, y'all, by Valley? He said, man, it is a lot of factors involved. That's a conversation we got to have, not at the game, but on a private conversation. But he said, I said, there's no excuse why Valley shouldn't be winning.
Well, it's all about your imagination. If I had anybody or if anybody watching, just close your eyes and I want you to think of a place where you're in a place that doesn't have a whole lot of social deals going on, correct?
Correct. Because the nearest city is what? Greenwood.
And then Greenville is 45 minutes away. All right. So what I'm getting at is if you structure things there, because it's a gold mine, and this is just in my heart, and maybe I'm looking at it rose-colored glasses, but if you structure things in a certain way, people will come. It has to become more of an event than more so than less about a sporting event.
So can I say something?
Talk to me.
Okay. You got a school up there in Cleveland.
Yeah, you got school.
So I've been to that school.
They wear green and white too.
Yeah, and that school wears green and white. And that school facilities and Valley facilities are like night and day. And they in the day.
But now.
But y'all won't get it up there.
What you mean?
Okay, but this is my point.
Working at it.
But this is my point right here. Why Valley shouldn't be there right now? The disparity of it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Delta State has some great facilities.
Part of it, to be honest with you, is about exposure. A lot of the things that I've come to, and even when it comes in, and thanks to Dr. Briggs and the whole V Club board with Brother Owens and Sister Charlene and Jerry Porter. I mean, that group has helped me bring my vision into fruition when it came to the V Club. So when I worked at Mississippi State, you're working in the SEC, the Bulldog Club. This was pre-NIL. Was everything to the university
Yes.
as far as how we handle contracts. When we used to get bonuses, it didn't necessarily come from the state institution. It came from the so. Seeing how that worked, Dr. Briggs, just before COVID came, gave me an opportunity to establish that particular, a true athletic foundation, not a booster club, not a group that's selling fish plates, trying to help get T-shirts or something like that, but a true athletic foundation that can help supplement salaries, help with scholarships, help build buildings,
Yes.
help with recruiting expenses, help, helmets. The Red Helmets was an initiative that we worked hand in hand with the National Alumni Association. I'm talking about hand in hand in order to get that kind of stuff. So that was the vision. That was the goal. So now, as a resource for our coaches, when they go out recruiting or if they need something last minute, they don't have to go through, the procurement process for that. It could be done in an instantaneously deal. And so, thank you to Brother Porter and his record keeping. We just finished our 5-year state audits. Everything's squeaky above the board and clean. They didn't even have any recommendations for us to change policy and procedure wise. So we're totally grateful and thankful for that. So since 2019, we've been rocking and rolling. Shameless plug here. www.mvsuvclub. Give today. You can give to the band. I just was on the phone with our band director as well.
And speaking of the band,
Oh yeah, we're growing, baby.
I looked at Valley Band. I said, I had to
It
do
was
like
larger than ULM's
it,
band.
it was. I mean, well, me and you and Bernard and Patrick.
What was with that
Can
though?
lo- can be larger
ULM
than-
band so small.
I don't know.
They don't really care about bands.
No, they don't care about
They
it.
don't care.
Yeah.
Look, don't leave now.
You just told me to not have beef with nobody.
We'll be back in a minute.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Ahmed Trim, Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call. Let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our market. Our ideal is simple: deliver a consistently and exceptionally client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Rob J. Jamie Horton and our very special guest, Patrick Austin. He is a big deal at Mississippi Valley. How about that?
A big deal.
A big deal.
Not just a big deal. I think the biggest deal.
He's the biggest deal.
The biggest deal.
All right. Well,
Y'all need to tell somebody that work up there that I ain't treated like no big deal. I'm just a guy.
I want everybody to remember that Talking Sports Live is in partnership with Full Moon Barbecue. That's where we are broadcasting each and every Wednesday night. And we've launched the Talking Sports Live Happy Hour. That means each and every Wednesday between 5 and 8 p.m. During this time, customers will receive 50% off all beverages, including beer and soft drinks. You want some beer. But now the baby can't get no beer.
Hey, didn't I tell you I was short? I can't handle beer. I'm afraid it'll turn me round. It'll get in me.
You
and
never
grow.
drunk any beer?
Don't
Really?
beer. Nah, I do it other adult beverages, but I
not
can't do
beer.
it. Nah, I
You
can't.
talking about never in your life?
The yeast will get in me and grow. I'm sure of it.
You know what Fred Sampson said, didn't he? He just see her in a can.
We're going to give away a discount, a gift card with a trivia question from Mississippi Valley. So keep it tuned for that. We'll be giving that away in just a moment.
You can't win though.
But
Yeah.
Patrick, I gotta tell you this. I have this guy. I work at radio station part-time.
No doubt.
This guy calls me every Saturday morning and he says, Rob J, I want you to stop calling them Delta Devils. That's against God. I said, man, I can't do, that's not me. He won't just, and I said, man, the New Jersey Devils, there's a Blue Devils. And so is there a move to stop that name?
That's a good question.
I'm not a part of it.
Have you heard that?
Excuse me. Yes, I have. I have heard that. There is a contingency out there and a group of people that feel like that economic circumstances are based on the name.
Yeah.
And there's so many that I can point to, including that Blue Devil one, that economics ain't got nothing to do with it.
Or the New Jersey Blue Devils.
Oh yeah.
Or Arizona State, they're the Devils.
Sun Devils.
Yeah, Sun Devils. Yeah. So this guy, he just argues me, he fusses with me. He will fight. He want to fight with me. I said, I can't start that. He wants me. He want me to start. I like the name. To be honest with you, I like Mississippi Valley Delta. It fits perfect.
Well, to me, I mean, it's just like ever since the Redskins, ever since the Redskins has been the Commanders or the Washington football, whatever.
Yeah.
It just, my boy a Redskins fan. He said, you know what, we just ain't been the same since they changed our.
Well, they better not fool with the Chiefs name.
Oh no, look. If they fool with the Chiefs name, I'm gonna tell you right now, he going to jail.
Hey,
he going to jail, Nick.
By the way, I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
Him and the Ravens.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
What
that.
you looking forward to that?
Ravens.
Ravens
Look at me like that.
Now, then the Chiefs already beat them in their house.
Yes,
And the Chiefs come to their house, knocked on their door, and said, "Yeah, get out."
Why you bringing up old stuff? Man, talking about something happened about 6 months ago. What are you talking about? Hey, what are you talking about?
Well, what are you telling me?
That was way in February.
Yeah, they're like the FBI. The Chiefs did like the FBI. Yeah.
Hey, that was way in February.
But see,
Let me tell you, seriously though, both the Chiefs' defense is always underrated. It doesn't get enough credit for what it does.
I agree.
However, the one thing that I'm most interested to see is a pistol formation with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry coming downhill.
Don't say that.
We hadn't seen that before.
Don't say that. Why you saying that stuff?
Because Derrick Henry's a D lineman running right at you.
Why you talking like that? Scaring me like that?
I'm just saying. Think about it now. If you close your eyes, it'll shake you too now.
Why would you? How long you been liking the Ravens? You didn't like no Ravens.
Hey,
Ravens didn't even exist when you was at Callaway.
Listen. The Ravens became a team
They were
of
the
mine.
Cleveland Browns.
I'm a defensive guy, baby.
Well, why don't you like the Cowboys? They're defensive.
No, nobody like
what?
But one person.
The Cowboys.
Nobody like number one person.
What they guys? But I never heard about Cowboys.
Well, we got somebody who says that he's a Cowboy fan and a Saints fan. Hold on. I want you to listen to this.
So he gonna be confused the next week. Not this week. Yeah, the next week. But he gonna be confused.
Listen to this, Patrick. He gonna tell me and Rob and Bernard. He tell us this all the time that the Saints and the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
That's my reaction.
We gotta pray for somebody.
That's my reaction.
To pray for him.
He said the Saints and Cowboys are going to end up in the Super Bowl.
How you can do that?
What he's saying is the NFC Super Bowl.
It got to be. He can't be the Super Bowl.
Nah, they can't. That won't ever happen, baby.
Because if the Saints and the Cowboys end up in the NFC Championship game, who is he going to root for?
Well, no, I asked him last week. Who are you going to root for when we play the Cowboys in Dallas? He going to tell me I will probably go for one the first half and one the second half.
Well, see, I think the thing is he likes dink dunk Dak Prescott.
That's what he likes.
That's what he likes.
That's his boy.
Dink dunk Dak Prescott.
I gotta be dink dunk.
Huh. Here you go. Oh, we throw a long interception.
It's a lot of people that got a whole lot of money dinking and dunking.
Well, I'm gonna put it
and I'm gonna change the context on that too. But go ahead.
Do you think he's gonna be starting for the Cowboys next year?
Probably not. Honestly, no.
I don't think so either.
Probably not.
Now he gave CeeDee Lamb his money. Why ain't gave Dax his money?
Well, he done gave Dak his money. See, people forgetting
he gave Dax his money.
He's on a $100 million deal now.
He did get
So
Dax
Dak want some more money?
Yeah, Dax want an extension.
Okay, what Jerry Jones should do is say, okay, come on in here, Dak. Turn the lights off. I'll beating the hell out of him. He already gave him his money. And Dak ain't won nothing.
Oh,
There's a lot of dudes ain't won nothing.
yeah, that's true.
Nobody's out there begging for money like.
What?
Who name somebody?
There's a gentleman that's in San Diego or Los Angeles now that wears a Charger
I come from San
uniform.
Diego too.
He just broke the bank.
He sure did. Didn't
I got one who ain't won as
Hey,
many
Wilson.
playoff. Oh no. The new starting quarterback that's in Atlanta. How many playoff games he won?
None.
they gave him a new contract?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
Another
$100.
$100 back then.
Yeah.
We'll get back some money.
Yeah, that's what I.
Hey, look,
Atlanta Falcons
si-
can't beat
si-
nobody.
Side note though,
Yeah.
when I was working in Minnesota and Bud Cousins, who's a great guy, had just got his deal. He had a bad game.
Somebody, you like that?
Huh?
Him? That guy?
Oh, he's a fantastic person.
Yeah.
Person.
That's
He's
what
a
I
good,
said. Did
he's
you
a
like
good
that?
person, but guess what?
Cousin?
He's paying for the Falcons, so they ain't won diddly squat.
But no, so check it out though. So he had a bad game, and I'm upstairs, and one of the Wilf family members was like, "Man, who paid that money? who authorized that money?"
Wait a minute, he said that for real, out loud.
No, nobody said
Yo,
that.
hey,
nobody said
I could have been bought for $1. I thought it was the most hilarious thing I had ever seen. Who? Because what he thought was, like most NFL contracts, oh well, he done had a bad game, we'll get rid of him next year. Then it was like, no, we got to keep him. Who approved that?
I'm gonna tell you, I actually think that he's not going. That's why he started Trey Lance to see the whole preseason
Oh yeah,
to see how he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And then I think he's gonna draft another quarterback.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And this quarterback, I
listen,
think, plays in
listen,
Colorado.
let me explain something. I know that sounds great with wishful thinking,
Yeah.
and you got a coach that's on an expiring deal as well.
Yeah.
Here's where that's wishful
Mike
thinking.
McCarthy.
Here's where there's wishful thinking. If the Cowboys are going to win more than 9 games this year, which that's pretty much gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
They won't have a top 10 pick. So how do you
But
plan
they
on
might trade up to get Shador.
Yeah.
what assets you gonna trade?
Number 11?
Nobody's gonna do that.
Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do
If
that.
Dallas do that, they deserve to lose
Nobody's
the
gonna
game
do
they
that.
play.
You would trade up to get Shador?
That guy? Name a person that's in the league that plays like 11. I'll wait.
Yeah, you're right.
You got a point there.
But Shador,
I
Shador is
got-
the real deal.
So you'll take Shador. I can name you 10 quarterbacks you'll take over Shador.
You can?
You can too. You gonna
I
take
can.
Josh Allen or Shador?
Yes.
You gonna take Shador over Josh Allen?
I'll take Shador over Josh Allen, yes.
Oh wow.
What?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. Jalen Hurts? Yes.
I
Joey,
take
Joey Harrington?
Hand me by my quarterback. I'll take Bernard over Derek Carr.
Hey, you know what?
Shador's a good quarterback. He's a really
No.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
I like
I'm not saying that at all.
I like
And the component that he doesn't get enough attention for is the pre-snaps read, his touch on the ball, and then how tough he is.
Yeah.
But the problem with the NFL, he's being hit by college guys.
Yeah.
The NFL dudes get paid to hurt you.
I wish Shador would stop all these shenanigans, all that.
Well, and then when you do that, that
Drawing attention.
and that creates the vitriol on the other side. That when
Yeah.
I do get a chance, that where you done held it just a smidgen too long,
They're
they're gonna lay on.
lights
You.
out.
Yeah, you lay on them.
Yeah.
Meaning, if he was to use those type of antics, as you want to call them,
Uh-huh.
and Warren Sapp was across the ball, what would Warren Sapp do?
Oh, yeah.
Michael Strahan, what are you gonna do?
Well, he gonna do
You
nothing.
ain't got to worry about Mike. I mean, like,
Not now.
but the Chris Joneses and the guys who there now, they coming out to hurt you.
No doubt.
And that guy with the Raiders
Yeah.
on tattoos on.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to hurt
fun.
Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
I hope somebody need to knock his
Rob,
ball.
I think that's going to be our toughest competition in the West.
The Raiders?
I think so.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I think gonna be in
I think it may be San Diego.
San Diego, who?
Okay.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, San Diego. I want to keep calling San Diego. I got that from Patrick. Okay, we're going to ask this question. And we have several social media platforms. First one who can answer this question on our social media platforms, you got a $10 gift card from Full Moon. Here's a question. What football players in the state of Mississippi were known as the Satellite Express and All World? All right?
Everybody should know.
Everybody should know that. All World and the Satellite Express.
Older generation.
Please tell me they don't have nobody that y'all waiting on the answer from.
Yeah. So,
Well, you know what? They are waiting on answers because the technology y'all using, them people doing this right here.
oh, you are a bit ashamed of yourself. You're a bit ashamed of yourself. We'll be back. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey,
Amid Trim, with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Let me hit that. Lord have mercy. You seen somebody get there do one thing. All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Before we went to break, our trivia question is: what football players in the state of Mississippi, college football players, were known as the Satellite Express and All World? All right. Name the school they attended. Oh, okay. This is and name the school they attended, and name the players. All right.
Do I get a
No. We had a guy last week that answered the question.
But the thing was, I done mentioned so much about one of them.
Well, that should make it easier for them.
That'll make
All
it
right.
You gave him a clue.
looking at the high school
Camp
ranking.
American, so I need to share some of that gift card, whatever that may be.
We're looking at high school rankings. Madison Central is number 1 going into this week. Brandon number 2, Starkville number 3, Oak Grove 4, Tupelo 5, Louisville 6, West Jones 7, Clinton 8, Oxford 9, Madison Ridgeland Academy number 10. I was at the Callaway game last week, and that's your school.
Oh yeah,
They played Provine, ran all over Provine.
I know the program looks a little different, but that goes back to what I was saying about demographic changes. You know, I mean, think about it. You used to get the Presidential Hills and some of them boys right over there off Lynch Street. It was a little bit different game.
That's what I heard too.
What's that?
He got some guys from Wingfield.
I heard some of the Wingfield guys went to Jim Hill too.
Yeah, they went to Jim Hill, they went to Wingfield, and they went to Forest Hill.
And hey, how about a little shout out to Lanier? They opened the season.
You
Told me that.
He gonna do his thing now.
Sure did.
He gonna do his thing.
Tommy was on here.
Tommy gonna do his thing
And
now.
Robert, he gonna rob. Oh, you know, I'm kind of scared. Coach.
Nah. Tommy gonna do his thing. Hey, and by the way, I have no statement on any direction about somebody living in another district playing at a school. I'll just say this.
You just said
During the run that Coach Jones was so gracious to give me an opportunity to coach
To coach it.
and grow, and me and Coach O, who's at your Jackson State, he's the assistant head coach.
Yeah.
When we were there in our run, Callaway High School had 9 dandy dozens in the history of the school. 6 of them was in our run.
Oh man,
Wow.
you got one in the NFL right now, right?
Oh yeah, we got one in the NFL right now. So I'm just saying. So I don't know if they.
well, let me ask this.
Talk to me.
Lanier is 0-1, right? They
They want to know.
1-0.
beat 1-0.
Yeah.
They beat this team 53-6.
Yeah.
Why they not in the top 20? Look at this here. Ocean Springs 11, Gulfport 12, Pearl, Germantown.
And where my Jaguars at?
Where Lanier?
Holmes County.
Go I want to real quick.
It take a minute to adjust them. You know, you got to get sight adjusted.
Okay.
They were trying to make sure it wasn't like a special mistake or something. Like
That's what it was.
like they poison the food in the other team or something like that. They
I
you know,
got
got to give it a second to process.
Now, we also have some, we talked about the UFL.
No, not yet.
Okay. So, Patrick, now you have some experience in the UFL?
I actually work in team operations. So Coach Buck and I, when we Terrell Buckley, who was the
Yeah.
in the XFL side of it, was his first year as a head coach with the Orlando Guardians. Brought me on board to run operations, and it was one of those deals. But from the league level, Mark hired me. I ran everything from rooming lists, meals, practice schedules, anything that's logistics that come along with us, flight manifest, the whole nine. And during the merger, you know, it became, well, who's going to go, who's going to stay. And, you know, thankfully I was one of the people that was retained. So on a yearly basis per se, I'll leave my family here and ship out to Dallas in the Arlington area,
Yeah.
where we're all based, and then we fly to games. And then I'm responsible for operations for 2 teams as of last year, and I think that role will probably grow a little bit. I had Memphis and I had St. Louis, so everything that from needing fans in the meeting rooms to, you know, new lamps or whatever the case may be, that fell under my watch, man. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to merge in the partnership between the UFL and the USFL and the XFL to make the UFL has been fantastic. Working under Daryl Johnson and Doug West, it's been totally great. I appreciate them for what they allow me to do, and they truly appreciate my skill set, man. And I thank them for that. But we have our issues too, as far as being creative and problem solving.
Wow.
And all the team stays in Dallas, right?
Every team is in Arlington, so we have all 8 teams in Arlington. They practice, so you control the site in essence. So 2 teams will practice at the site. They share the field time and the weight room time, and then they just have separate meeting facilities. And then whenever we get ready to go, you know, it's like, hey, you're responsible for 138 people on that plane.
So let me tell you, Birmingham has been the class of the
Both leagues
by far since the last past 2 or 3 years.
Correct.
And when I tell you that those guys are good, they're good.
are.
And it's this little rivalry was created between Birmingham and who was that?
Look,
But they almost got the. I mean, like they really almost got the blows in the little in the championship. You know, because you got the 2 divisions,
Yeah.
XFL division,
correct.
and the USFL division.
Right.
Correct.
And that was competitive. They
Listen,
did not like each other at all.
look, and the beauty about it is when you've had as much success as Birmingham,
Slow down, open.
every week you getting the best of an opponent. It does, my man. Do look like you get a little.
It looked like
There's some wonder years going on.
Our guest is Patrick Austin, the executive director and founder of the MVSU B Club
Yes, sir.
up in Mississippi Valley State. And man, we wish Valley the best. When I first started working in at a TV station doing the reports, everybody thought I went to Valley because I would report on Valley. Who was a quarterback at Valley at that time? I can't remember. But Valley was good, and that's when they had
When
was
he
Dorsey-
first- when
Dorsey was coaching?
he first started.
Dorsey was the coach.
Okay, when you first started,
Dorsey, I started in '91. Dorsey was the coach.
he said he was a little boy in '88.
Well, he grew in 3 years.
I'm telling you.
You don't forget nothing. You don't forget nothing.
Sometimes, hey,
Bring that.
I'm actually, that's a part of my job is to remember the details, baby.
How you gonna remember that when I just told you in 1988 I was just Little Beat Baby? I could have been working at TV station as Little Beat Baby. You know,
In the mailroom,
yeah, with the report, with the,
in the mailroom,
But anyway, but
boss baby.
Yeah,
I
that was
just
real.
thought that Dorsey was just, he was a great coach, had the hard hat,
Yeah.
and he loved the media, and Valley just was a good team, man. I tell you, they had a running back. He was number 20. He was fantastic. What was his name? He wore Walter Payton's jersey one game because he loved Walter Payton so
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
He appealed to the swag, and they let him wear 34. Corey Holmes.
Corey. Yeah, Corey was legit now.
Yeah, man.
And you know he's in Greenville now, working under the Park Service.
Really?
Is that right?
Yep.
I would like to see him again. I would like to invite him to the show.
Okay.
I was a big fan of Corey Holmes.
And I'm gonna tell you, they came to Jackson that year, my freshman year at Jackson State, and they beat us. Larry Dorsey said, "We coming down 49, and when we coming down 49, we coming down for a reason." And it showed like to look at the city of Jackson.
And I'm gonna tell you this: every time I see him after that, years later,
Yeah.
he would say, "I got him, coach.
Yeah.
I'm the only one get
Yeah.
him, coach.
I'm the
I
only
got
one.
him, coach."
He beat us 18-16 that year.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that defense they had that year was stout, those boys were stout. We couldn't do nothing with them. I mean, we
Did
couldn't.
Comegy Pop Jackson?
Yeah, he did. Comegy got it.
Comegy.
Okay,
You never
Comegy
thought about coaching?
I'm blessed with what I'm doing now, to be honest with you. Hey, I'm gonna just tell you this. All right, when it comes to coaching, you have to remember, especially at the collegiate level,
Yeah.
that your family livelihood is based off of the decisions of 18 to 22-year-olds. And so, good or bad, and that's the places that our coaches are in.
All right, we have a winner. We
Got a winner.
We got a winner.
You see that on the screen?
Yeah.
I see it.
She was finally able to type it in, huh? Her grandbaby must have.
What's the name, Jack? I can't see that.
LaTonya Brown.
Latoya.
LaToya.
You can't see that?
What, man? I'm trying to tell you.
Dog, that's in like,
You working on?
that's in 44 font.
You
or
talking
something.
on other stuff.
LaToya Brown.
And the answer, you know what the answer is? The question is, what football players in the state were known as the Satellite Express and All World, and named the school that they attended? Latoya, did Latoya put that on there?
Well, they must have, but she did Willis Satellite Totten and Jerry All World Rice at Mississippi Valley State University.
I told you to do that, and he just go jump.
He
the
just
gun.
he
That
he got excited.
That was my cue.
He got excited, Rob.
That was my cue.
I'm gonna let him have it.
That was my cue. That was
Wow.
my cue.
I'll tell you what, Valley. You mentioned they had some great athletes.
Yes.
Al Ford.
Al
He should be in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame.
And who
That
else,
is a
Rob?
disgrace.
Who else?
Okay, I'll tell you this here.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. Why hadn't Marcus Mann jersey been?
I mean,
retired?
I agree with him on this.
I was going through some old footage, not too old. And I saw a guy
Right.
wearing 34 basketball player. I'm like, that ain't Marcus Mann. I thought they retired his number. Why had Marcus Mann numbers been retired?
We'll call George. We'll call George and make sure he get on it. George got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
No, that's up to George.
No, it's not. It's not.
won't bother
It'll be a
George.
committee. They got a Hall of Fame committee that goes with that. But
Yeah.
we'll put that forth to board because that's a very good suggestion.
And him and Rob was inducted to the SWAC Hall of Fame on the same night.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
That's
Same
big.
time. And he, like I said, I covered him when he was at Valley.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And man, he led the nation in rebounding.
Yeah.
You know, he got drafted,
Mhm.
Golden State, and then he
Yeah.
told him he didn't want to play. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No,
Why didn't he? Is that when he got
Not
called
one.
to
I'm
the
sorry, I
ministry?
I don't.
Hey, listen to him. He said the Lord told him.
Yeah, they got
he
in the
need to
ministry.
start- Yeah.
And he you know, he came back. He was actually our guest speaker for our Breakfast of Champions, man, and I appreciate it, and Marcus, for that. And
Yeah.
you know, he big swole now.
Yeah.
Oh, you are wrong.
No, I'm just saying. Marcus Barrett, man, it look like you get too close. He, boy.
Hey,
You know.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
not gonna
something.
let you talk about Mount.
I'm gonna tell you something. He was that night when it was the award ceremony was over with Rob. Really is a good guy.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
a
a
good
come.
guy.
Absolutely. Valley has flamboyant coaches, the late Strib. That was
Oh, yeah.
That was my
Oh,
son.
yeah.
That was my
Yeah, see, when I was there, Strib was the head coach, and we had a bunch of boys from Jackson with Ashley, Solomon. I mean,
Yeah.
we had fun. DJ Mayor Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, and it was standing room only.
All day, all night long.
And
In that
the
old
room.
gym.
And the arena,
All right,
the
baby.
arena is really nice.
Yes.
We can talk about Valley on and on.
Hey,
but-
hey, props to the V Club for those boards that's up there.
That's
Yes,
yeah.
sir. All right. Anything else, Patrick? We have 30 seconds.
www.mvsuvclub.com. We need your support today. It goes straight to the university to help our athletics program.
Thank you, Patrick. We'll get some food now.
Yeah.
All right.
We ain't got beef. We ain't got beef no more. Thank you, brother.
We'll see you next week.
All right.